Jamdoestuff! Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Black 2. Just the normal gameplay of me playing it. And beating this to kind of satiate my Pokemon desires after Pokemon Champions. Update since last time. Actually a few things kind of happened last time, so I kind of gotta go through them a little bit here. We made it to this town, if you didn't see that part. But also, we caught Verizon, or Virizion. I like to call it Verizon because I think it's funny. But, here's proof. I'll, check in the box. So when we were coming across, we caught Cobalion, obviously, like, I think an episode or two ago. Then also we caught, look, there he is, Verizon. And I would keep him in the party if it weren't for the fact that I already have a grass type in Superior and a fighting type in Lucario, and I just think they're better. And then I put him in the box as well because we have a steel fighting in Lucario again, or Almighty Pop, as we call him. So those are the two kind of big things. And like over here, we finally got to this town with Drayden, so we're gonna fight him. That's what today's episode is gonna be. He's gonna be taking on the gym. And then real quick as well, I did do a bit of off-screen grinding, not a lot. And grinding is just, I caught a water Pokemon with Surf. This is a desperate because I was desperate for a surfing Pokemon in Golduck. That's literally it. He's a alright Pokemon. Oh, I exit out completely. And then also, if you have eyes, you can see I caught Man the Bird. I couldn't come up with many names. I literally just needed a flyer, right? So I caught him in Pheasant, and he's good. He's chilling. Or Slash and Fly. So now we can go around. If we can find other like better Pokemon, like for like Surfer in particular, I think maybe we might still be able to find a Timpole. And I'll probably use that instead if I can. But otherwise, like our Pheasant will probably be our final flyer. Because from my research, I think you can't get Rufflet and then Braviary in the game. He's the version exclusive in white. This gym is the only place in Unova with statues this size. Yeah, it's amazing. This is inside that tiny little building from the outside. I guess it's like the Tartarus, bigger on the inside. Climb on the dragon's head and aim for the top of the other dragon, where the Drayden, the gym leader, is waiting. Dragon type Pokemon are his specialty. Just between you and me, dragon types are weak to ice type moves as well as to moves of their own type, meaning dragon. Awesome, I have no ice type moves, and I have no dragon type moves, or Pokemon for that matter. That seems like a safety hazard. You can just walk off the little Drazen. Oh. Yeah, well. This is good to kind of level them up, I've been feeling. I need Golduck, because Golduck right now is like the lowest level. He's actually still kind of strong, water psychic type. I actually kind of like Golduck as a Pokemon, which is why, because it was either like this or like a Azumarill or like a Basculin with no Basculegion. If there was a Basculegion in this game, I would have totally gone with that. Basculegion is so sick. But, that doesn't exist, so here we are. I hope, because Black and White should be, right, the next games in line for remakes of some sort, right? I don't know if it's going to be, obviously, I don't know, a Pokemon Black White 3, a Pokemon Gray version, etc. But I think they definitely need to add and give this, like, or Basculin, rather, the line, Basculegion, like a Unova, a regular version. Something like that. Okay, and he's dead. Awesome. This is going to be a rough fight, I would imagine. Dragon, what's gonna be effective on it? I just don't, because I know Steel can resist Dragon, but I don't know if my moves on here is gonna do any good. Of course I won't be able to do something. I wish we had like close combat or Aura Sphere on Almighty Pop, but here we are. That did a lot of damage. For being quote unquote not effective, that did like half my HP. Taunt, okay. That's a good move. That's really good for stopping Trick Room and other like prankster users, bro. I know because I've been playing, right? I was gonna say Rivals. No, I've been playing Champions. The game is so fun. I will say it's been like what, a month since the game's come out in terms of Champions, and I still like the game very much. So I do think it's really starting to struggle in regards to. Okay, I have to beat them to get the thing. Okay, I haven't played this in a while. I think Champions now finally starting to struggle and lack some creativity. Or not creativity, I guess diversity, right? Oh, that's so sick. Like, for instance, right? We have about 200 Pokemon in the game. I mentioned this so many times. I think now after a month would be when you probably should introduce more Pokemon. You don't even need to do like a whole lot or like change the format a whole lot. I think, I know they're gonna like do it in like another month. But it's one of those things where I think now the hype's died down. It's been a month. The honeymoon phase is over for Champions. Now you kind of need to, like, like add some content of some sort. I've also seen some people being like, oh, what if they add like what's it called? Like skins and things to Pokemon. You swagger on me? Yeah, he did. That sucks. I technically am just gonna hurt myself in the confusion now. Sorry, Daniel. But yeah. And I think that would be cool, right? Like you have like Pikachu Libre-esque like skins and stuff, but for other all kinds of Pokemon. I feel like that would be weird, and I feel like you have to make them in like batches or something, right? Where it's like, I don't know, here's a bunch of ghost type ones, right? And it's like, or like the pseudo legendaries, right? So it's like Dragonite, was it Druddigon? No, not Druddigon here. Haxorus, right? All like the pseudo legendary dragon type Pokemon, and they all got, you know, just a freaking cool, like, I don't know. You could do like a holiday skin, like a Christmas one or something, or whatever, you know? And that'd be kind of cool. And he does it again. Ugh, I'm probably gonna have to go like buy potions or something for this, bro. I remember it was this game in particular, I think, when I really started to learn and be like, wait a minute, okay, these status effects, things like confusion, paralyze, and poison, and burn, are actually doing something outside of just like annoying me and stopping me from getting like a play. Oh, good job, Lucario. Or, I'm sorry, Almighty Pop. Hope your exams are going good, Almighty Pop, if you're watching this. Pray for you in regards to that. The school sucks. But also not bad. I enjoy it in concept. Not necessarily in practice all the time. But, you know, it depends. Druddigon. You know, I saw and I heard someone else say the other day, like a few days ago, rather, that they don't like Mega Feraligatr. They like regular Feraligatr, but they don't like Mega Feraligatr because even when he does attack, he looks like Druddigon. And they personally don't like that look for Druddigon. And, well, I don't mind Druddigon all that much. You know, I just personally don't care about him. I think the design is fine. He looks like a weird, like, dinosaur-looking dragon thing. Or, like, not quite a dragon. More like dinosaur, but whatever. Did they use Swagger again, bro? Buzz off, bro. This is annoying. And, you know, there was like, oh yeah, he looks too much like that. And I can't unsee it now, is the thing. Oh. The Big Mac should be pretty good. He loves their attack stacks. I think, besides, like, Draco Meteor and, like, Altaria, probably, they're almost all gonna be, like, physical attackers. Look at, like, Garchomp and stuff, like, in Champions. Bro's, like, one of the best physical attackers in the game right now. Like, Bulldoze would be strong enough, right? Why does this rando no protect, bro? Handy. You know, so I was seeing some people and people saying up for Champions again that Crocodile is actually low-key a good Pokemon to use it in the current format. Bro, what is this critical hit BS, bro? That was full health. And I know it ignores the stat drops and stuff, but I went from full HP to 0. This is so stupid. Hopefully I'm not gonna deal with this. Oh my gosh, dude. I remember this game, I think it was in particular, was what really, really frustrated and annoyed me when I played it. Kind of understanding at least better stuff about Pokemon. Because I do think, if memory serves me correct, which it might not, that Rocky Helm, or did I say rough? I can read it. Of course. That I remember when I first played Heart Gold, and I learned later, like, oh, Whitney's Milk Tank and like stuff is like one of the hardest things to beat in the game before that point in the game, or like battles to face. And to some, I agree, an idea. I just think it doesn't actually work out that way. And as someone who like literally never played a Pokemon game before, when I dealt with Whitney's Milk Tank, it was annoying, sure, but like I only took it on the gym like maybe once or twice. I want to say it was once. Like, I want to say I literally just, like, steamrolled, tackled it. I think I used, like, a potion or two at that point or something. Or I just got lucky. I mean, you know, could be luck. Like, maybe I got to crit myself on it, you know? Or, you know what I think I beat all the trainers and then I went in with, like, a full healthy team. So it was just totally chill. Unlike here. Which, that reminds me, we need to... Emperor's words echoes through your mind. Don't do a sick kickflip, bro. I cannot believe Crocodile died. I can imagine that Desperate the Golduck died, and same with Almighty Pop, just because he was taking the most hits. The Big Mac was there for like 2 turns and just got crit. Like Rose showed up and just died, and I apologize for that, man. It should have been me, dang it, not him. Yeah, I'm thinking about using Crocodile in Champions because I think he'd be a decent option. You know, intimidate user, etc. Granted, right? He's no Incineroar with like Fake Out, Parting Shot, Intimidate. Arguably better or, you know, just as good typing because, you know, Fire type is super good. For the most part, right? You can get like Venusaur and like Sinistra and like an Ice type, like probably like what's the chick called? Um Frostlass, yeah. Because they're like all really, really good and weak to fire. But he's dark, you know, it's similar. Also, he's got like, what is it, Moxie or whatever, so every attack he gets like a boost. I mean, surely we gotta try like one attack on Desperate to see if he can survive. He's faster though, that's actually really important. Okay, bro's gonna go down to the Dragon Dance. I think there's no... He's level 38. He could maybe survive I think he will survive a hit. Probably not after 2 Dragon Dances though. No, he's definitely dead now though. Okay, you know. Also, I've been thinking about putting Dragon Dance finally on for Alligator. I've been kind of up against it because I do think it's a good ability, but like I also think that more so, I think I like having more coverage moves than anything personally, because sometimes people don't expect that. Sometimes they don't expect to just randomly get hit by a super effective move in a match. On paper, they win, right? They have the type advantage, etc. Shadow Claw. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Super effective as well. I forget Golduck's part psychic type still as well. Also, I was thinking of using Lucario because in Champions, right, Sneasler, the poison fighting type, is like arguably one of the best mons in the game, probably top 3 at least. And it's a poison fighting type. And I was like, oh, I'll try and use like Toxicroak. A, because he's like cool and I like him, right? But also Shirley, right? Same typing, same kind of playstyle. He also gets like close combat, fake out, and you can use whatever other 2 moves you want. But he's just so... He just doesn't have the stats. And it's crazy because he actually has a bigger base stat total than Sneasler, but they're just distributed really, really bad. Like he has like 70 to 80 like defense, attack, like speed, special attack almost. I think his physical attack is like maybe 100 off the top of my head. But it's one of those things where like, bro, like what were you doing, Game Freak? Like I totally get this is the same generation that introduced Garchomp, and so we're like, you know, we don't want to overdo it with busted mons. I totally get that, even though you also released Garchomp, and he's still one of the best mons ever. But like, come on. Also, it's like, why doesn't Toxicroak get like, you know, I don't know, like a buff in his stats, a mega, a new form, etc. I think, actually no, he probably should have got that when we went with like Legends Arceus, bro. Like there should have been like a Hisuian like Toxicroak or something, bro. Just like with the Sneasler. But you know, whatever. Toxicroak is still cool. I think he's deserving, I think, in my brain of like a Mega Evolution or new form or, you know, regional form or something. I don't think... I almost want to see how Jace does because Dragon resists the elemental types, the basic ones. So I still don't think he does a good job. Is he faster? Bro, what is this? What is this trash game, bro? Am I dead? Barely. I would do Giga Drain, but hopefully this can just kill. Nope. Okay, yeah, we're screwed. Sorry, Jace. Did not mean to hurt you there. Are you dead? No. This is really difficult without like an ice move or a dragon move, bro. This is really, really difficult. The only one I can kind of deal with them is like Lucario, but they got really good coverage moves, and I just don't. Fire Punch, that should be enough to take him out. I mean, I know he resists fire, but Ramantan's attack stat is like crazy big, bro. It's like 200, I think, last I saw. I want to use Darmanitan in Champions or something. I want to try and make a team for him. Or not 200, 166. That was close. Not really. Such energy. Who are all these randos in the gym? I thought they were all supposed to be like dragon tamers, you know, kind of like, what's her name, like Clara, like in Johto. That's your trainers battle. The one on the right fights only triple battles, and the one on the left fights only rotation battles. Choose a style of battle that fits you better. Okay, that's awesome, dude. Okay, I think I will just go to the center and to heal up, bro. It's so slow. Do, 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 do. Are we... Can I get... Yeah, I can. Okay, that's good. Okay, we'll be back, guys. Don't worry. I'm just gonna make a quick run to the gas station real quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. Took me a little minute, but I'm back. I just had to go, take a quick pee break, go to the gas station, grab me some goodies. I need a Celsius, I was a little thirsty, a little low on energy, etc. Up again, right? I think I remember as well when I was a kid playing this. I think I was like, what? I don't understand this D-pad. I just kept hitting it and going places and, So, yep, okay. So once I beat these two chumps, then I can face Drayden. He, I think, does have a Haxorus. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know that's his signature, but I think he does have it. So he might have like 2 or 3 mons. Actually, he might have 4. Oh, that's a lot, actually, bro. Or no, maybe this guy just has 3 for the rotation. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just so difficult. Like I said, I don't have an ice move to like trying to get advantage with. I don't have another dragon move or dragon type, obviously, to deal with them. It just kind of sucks. I do like the idea, though, potentially of changing. I use soak on them. I think that makes them pure water type, right? And then I do return on. Fire punch, flare blitz. I think I just stick with fire punch. I don't want to do chip damage in case I survive. Axew, okay, good. That thing dies because it's an Axew, bro. It's still just a little baby. Permanent hits super, super hard, even though it doesn't resist. Imagine that was a neutral hit, bro. That probably would have killed. Okay, now Dredagon's a water type. I want to see how that does. Maybe this is the secret sauce I need. Maybe Golduck, maybe Soak Golduck is actually the GOAT. Okay, well, oh, that didn't do that much damage. Okay, that's really good. I mean, actually, it's basically, yeah, I'm surprised it didn't go into Golduck at all, actually. We go into Axew again, Fire Punch, the Fracture as well. Okay, yep, we still have speed advantage. This is like I'm analyzing this now, right? With like the brain of a champion, where I'm like, okay, I'm faster, good. Okay, then they're faster, good. Like, I'm analyzing the speed stats and stuff, which is so difficult in champions. I also find still because like, I don't know, the speed stats so weird as well. There's so many things and stuff to like bypass it or like change it, right? Besides like Tailwind even and like Trick Room, which Trick Room is also like the weirdest sometimes. At least to me when I think about it, where I'm like, okay, so this reverses the speed order, but if I get a speed boost here in it, does that make me faster or slower for it because it still sticks around? I'm pretty sure it makes you slower, at least in Trick Room, but still, it's something to think about. Right again, and then Hammer on. Or no, we can try Facade. No, I think because Facade's only when you're burned, I think. Hammer on. How did that not do that much damage? Okay, I just hope he doesn't kill Daniel. Oh, and then okay, no, he's dead. Good. Good job, team. We did it. And no one died. That's actually really, right on. I'm actually a little surprised. No one died. Daniel just needs a potion. Also, no one took damage, actually. That's actually more surprising. But I appreciate the quick, easy round. Thank you, Pokemon game. See, looking at this, like, the pixel art in this game as well, and, like, the animation here and all this, like, you really just... I just can't help but think and feel and still stand by more so by the fact that Pokemon should just never gone, like, 3D. Someone would say this is basically 3D, and I would agree to some extent. But you get what I'm saying. I think it's also they just don't put enough care or time into it. Not as much as they probably should. Like atmosphere and vibe. So I think maybe that's it. Just atmosphere and vibe. Oh, the other ones do kind of have it. They're also severely lacking in it with the new medium and console and graphics. Because I've like told my friends and stuff this even before. Have you ever heard about the whole idea, right, of I think it's like kind of Uncanny Valley type stuff, but it's like because this game is pixelated. I was gonna do okay. That's fine though, because this game is pixelated. Your brain and eyes are looking at it, and they're already like trying to interpret it and fix it in your brain, so it doesn't like process it as like a problem. Whereas whenever you look at like a 3D game, because it's a little bit more realistic, just like because of how it is, just like on a very base level, your brain looks at it and is like, this looks wrong. It's like it just looks and feels wrong. Even if it's fine technically, it's not going to be as good, or you won't excuse it as much as this, right? So it's like imagine if this was like Champions or something, right? We're going to rotate. Yeah, we'll fire punch. This is champions, right? And all these 3 models were here just doing their very simple, basic idle animation, especially if this is like 3DS era, right? Where it's like the most basic, plain, unsaturated colors as well. They're just sitting there. Your brain immediately is like, okay, this looks really boring and stupid because they're literally just standing there breathing and doing the same animation. Whereas here, because it's pixelated, it actually doesn't really matter that they're doing the same pose over and over again because your brain's already auto-correcting like, well, yeah, it's a 2D image, so, you know, they're doing something a little more, it's charming, etc. It basically is that 2D gets away with a lot more from most people just because it's 2D without even really consciously thinking about it. It's almost like it's a stylistic choice, right? Where you're thinking like, oh, well, yeah, of course it's not trying to be like detailed, it's 2D image. But it also kind of is. I don't know. That's a weird thing. I would love also like a 2D, 3D game, you know, where it's like pixel work. I forget what game, but someone said it before. That looks like a really good job. Like that, but then it's 3D world, but you still look at it and like all the things and models are 2D. I think that'd be cool. I like Pokemon, if you couldn't tell. I've thought about this a lot. Some would say too much. They're faster. This is a bit of an issue. I'm actually kind of surprised because we were just outspeeding them the last game. I guess those ones were just slower. Or maybe Dragon Dance. I actually don't remember. Battle. The Big Mac? Yeah, the Big Mac. We like the Big Mac. The Big Mac, cool. I can go for a Big Mac. A double patty Big Mac. I think I will say after I heard someone else mention it before, and I still don't really care in Champions. Yeah, I'm gonna talk more about Champions. Shocker. Is that it's a little weird how they didn't put triple battles in or rotation battles in. Not even like just as like a format to play online, but like available in like custom like room battles with your friends, you know? It's just I think that's really, really weird that they didn't do that. This ground, I'd need an earthquake. If that was an earthquake, I probably would have killed them. Survive? No. If only I had Incineroar here to do that and then parting shot these mofos. Let's throw out the mans. My mans. I literally haven't used him once for battle yet because I only have him as like a bird. Whereas he's my car. He's like literally my car. Silly dog. Here, boy. I'll hold you. Here, boy. Okay. We beat all these guys, bro. The amount of it just takes so much to try and to deal damage to these guys. It's way too much. Who died? I think only one person died. 2, sorry. Sorry, the Big Mac. I'm using all my hyper potions, bro. I should probably change Desperate because he's just gonna be a liability. Yeah, I probably will do that actually. Okay. Let's go. Is it the final epic battle of finalness? Boom! I thought this little guy down here. I was like, oh, what's that? Is that like an item? Welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm the Opelousas Pokemon Gym Leader, Drayden. As the mayor. Oh, he's a mayor. I thought he was just gym leader. I've given everything to developing the city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. But that's what I'm searching for now, is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future the way Iris has. They need to add more music as well in Champions. I like the available music just for basic battling, but you know, I don't know. I guess it doesn't make sense completely, but I think you would like need to or should. How many monsters do you have? I didn't see. Okay, only 3. That's actually totally manageable. How much does return do? So I think besides like the basic elemental types, I think a few types are neutral on Dragon at best. I know they resist a lot, but it just kind of depends. Okay, Almighty Pop is dead. That was my one steel type to try and... Do I need to bust out the legendaries, bro? I hope not. I really don't want to have to, like, go get Verizon or whatever. Whatever move that fills me with the heat of battle, bro. Like, get over yourself, Drayden. Fire punch. Maybe I should have... No, yeah, see that... I need to preserve every bit of health I have. What does that do? About half. Okay. Hammer, I think, also does recoil, so I shouldn't do that. But maybe I should, because that would kill. Okay, that killed. Oh, that was a crit. Thank God this game is weird with crits, bro. It gives them out randomly. I just have to hope I'm on its good side. Like, that's a ground type. Switch, yeah, probably. So, the good thing is here, Dragon is resists ground, both against the Flygon, but ground is weak to grass, so I think now it becomes a neutral weakness. So I think actually you might be able to use Jace here against this thing. I did alright. I think Serperior just kind of sucks, bro. Serperior needs some love in like a new game. You can see how much this does. I'm gonna say this as well. I've never really been a Flygon man. Like, I know a lot of people really, really love and like Flygon, and I like him too. I think he's cool looking. I've just never been like that crazy about him. Like, I think he's cool, but like, that's kind of it, right? I don't know. I think he's really cool and good. I think if he was stronger, right? I think if he was stronger, that would like kind of justify a lot of the love and coolness that people associate with him and that he does kind of give off. Or if there was something else to him. I think he's kind of missing one little itty bitty thing in design-wise, you know. I think he is cool looking. Dragonfly, he's got goggles on. I love the goggles. Yeah. I think also it's a kind of a shame, right, that he doesn't have a Mega yet. A little bit of a shame. But, you know, there's always potential for a new Flygon form soon. Also, you didn't get, like, anything in, like, remake games or whatever. Okay, my physical attack is actually stronger in this. Now, this is the problem. He, I believe, is just a pure dragon type. Also, he's level 50. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think we just Giga Drain. Hopefully get some health back. I think this... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Do we survive one hit from this, bro? Oh, Dragon Tail is so annoying, bro. I remember when I faced this, I was like, why do my Pokemon keep getting switched out? Why was that a crit as well? What is this game, bro? He's definitely faster, so that's an issue. I guess we send in Daniel. Daniel, I need you to use your fat body to soak up some hits. Also, Hammer Arm. We have to kind of just try and go all out here. Get as much damage on board as possible. Does he survive a hit? Oh, that just lowers my speed. Okay, maybe that's not that bad. Okay. He has a citrus berry? Did I select hard mode? I don't remember if I did or not. Because I don't think if I did, I kind of deserve it actually now. When I think about it. Citrus berry. Can he still also potion? I think he can. That lowers my attack. That's good. So, Rock Tomb maybe lower his speed. Of course, he would raise his speed, of course. And his attack only goes up. Granted, now he's back to neutral, so... He's neutral on attack and speed, actually, now. I feel like he should be able to... Okay, now he's also up one in attack after this Rock Tomb. He's +1. I feel like that he should be able to survive. What'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I just say, dude? Yeah, I think I need a sacrificial pawn. I'm so sorry, Desperate the Golduck. I actually really like Golduck. I think it's kind of cool. I have a shiny one. I just caught really, like, pure full odd shiny just randomly. Like, I think it was an Oraz. Like, this is, like, already after, like, posting. I'm, like, trying to, like, go around, like, search for, like, things, whatever, right? If I do... yeah. Oh, he's faster. That's interesting. I guess because the Rock Tombs have finally kind of added up to him a little bit. Then we'll send back in... No. The big man. But then I can't... Because he's Water type now, I can't use Ground or Rock moves on him. does kind of suck. Lowers attack a little bit. Yo, I wish we had like a parting shot or volt switch user here. Maybe I should get a Mulga. Bro. He's faster than Crocodile. Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh my gosh. I guess because did he do 2 dragon dances? He might have actually. Do we use items? I know he did, but like I don't know. I was not prepared for the hyper potion. I wasn't prepared for the citrus berry. I was kind of prepared for the hyper potion. I remember that. Steel dragon, he did slash there. I feel Almighty Pop should be good. I'm not surprised that Superior went down. Superior kind of sucks. I'm sorry to say it. He's such a cool looking Pokemon, you know, grass snake, all that. But he just kind of sucks, bro. His ability, or hidden ability, is cool, but that's kind of whatever. What is Feather? Does Feather Dance lower attack stat? Do I survive this? I might, because it's neutral. I do. He's also faster than on Pheasant, surprisingly, but that might just because I'm such a low level compared to him. He's like a whole 7. We detect. This is what they always do to me, bro. So, yeah. Item we send in. I want to use Daniel again, and then probably Crocodile because again Intimidate. Now I got this big brain full of all this knowledge, bro, for Pokemon. Too bad it's for Pokemon, not something important like taxes. I feel like normal should be fine, right? But no, but stab. Slash, come on, survive. Yes, okay. That's actually, that's big. Now the thing is, does he do another slash? I don't know if he does. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. Where am I heal? Oh, HP. There we go. Hee. Okay, I think Lucario can do it. Also, keep in mind that's also with the Feather Dance, which drops his attack by 2 stages, I believe. Also, it's a normal hit. Okay, yeah, he did Dragon Dance again. That's fine. He's also faster, which is going to be a big problem. Yeah, I wish I had the buttons for modern games, like tell me what each move does. Oh, maybe I should have actually brought Superior, because then now the grass moves are actually going to be effective on it, because he's a water type. But it's okay. I think we got it now, actually. He might still... A random crit will kill. I think otherwise we should be fine. What I just said. What is this game? What is this game? I literally don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Can we hammer arm first? Slash, come on. Survive. No. That did so much damage. I know he dragon danced, but like that was only 1, right? So you should still be like at -1 attack. Bro, I feel this is difficult. This is really difficult. This is like comp. Or no, this is champions. I wouldn't have this team first off. Still. This game sucks, bro. The amount of random critical hits I've died to is absurd. Like, how did he survive that? That's absurd, bro. We're gonna need to buy more freaking revives and stuff, dude. Thank God I have Lucario, bro. Thank you, Almighty Pop, for telling me about that. I really appreciate the Lucario reminder. And on a nice little insurance. Or insurance, if you would. This has gone on for weeks. Thank God this is the whole episode, by the way. It's just the gym battle, because this is stupid. What is this game? The amount of critical hits I've received is absurd. Another... Bro. You crit my Lucario. I understand the battle's going on for a long time, but what actually is happening, bro? This is stupid. Come on, resist Lucario. You resist. Yeah, good. This might... Finally. Holy. That's so stupid, bro. I cannot believe that happened. Okay, my physical attack is higher. So stupid. Bro, taking this on without a dragon move or an ice move is absolutely insane. And difficulty plus 99 or whatever. Everyone's Pokemon battles are about working with others, meet our challenges together. Awesome, we got the Drazen badge. I still have one more, I believe. It's the water one, right? Yep, that is literally a drop of water or a teardrop. I'm so sad. Well, now you've obtained the 7 gym badges in Unova. That means Pokemon up to level 80, including those received in trades, will follow your commands obediently. I also want you to have this. It's a TM I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. I really like this move. I remember it's actually kind of good. But unfortunately, when I think about using it in like champions, its accuracy not being 100%, that's bad. How about legendary dragon type Pokemon that created Unova? Please wait outside. Bro, I need to go to the hospital. I need to heal my Pokemon, bro. You like killed all of them. That's insane. Well, I guess we'll finish this little cutscene. We'll walk outside. Maybe I'll just cut out here. Well, that was a lot to deal with, bro. Ugh. I forgot how actually stupid busted dragon type Pokemon are, bro. That's absurd. I'll show you the way. Follow me. I thought it was this gonna follow. Okay, real quick, Drayden. Look, I'm right behind you. Trust me. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go to the hospital real quick, and I'm gonna heal my boys up. My boys that you basically just slaughtered and killed in front of me. Might I add? I don't appreciate that. Okay. I'll save it here actually, and then we can start up next time with some story. So, I know that probably wasn't exactly the best episode to watch. Thank you for coming by, watching. Love that. I love Pokemon. Love you. Thank you for coming by. God bless you. Have a great time. See you next time.